Hello YouTube and welcome back to the second part of our This War of Mines Let's Play. On the last episode we were mainly focusing on surviving and getting the basic utilities of our shelter ready, like a bed, cooking stove, clearing out the rubble, and basically looting everything we can from the house. So let's continue and see what we have in store for us today. We left off on day 3. Found plenty of really fine stuff. What a night. Yeah, so basically, last time we left off, we just came back from a scavenge. We were raided. Someone tried to rob us. They didn't seem very determined, so we managed to fend them off. We had some weapons, but not enough for everyone. Pavel was wounded, but the attackers didn't steal anything. We are able to defend ourselves. So basically we brought back a bunch of stuff. We were raided, Pavel was attacked, and he got slightly wounded. He was able to fend off the looters, and they didn't take anything, so that's awesome. So we're obviously going to start with making some food, because everybody's hungry after last night. Someone was a guard, someone went on a scavenge, and last one, yeah, obviously he doesn't need meds because he's slightly wounded. We need to get bandages for him. That was a mistake. So Marco is asleep. He's only hungry, he's not tired. Pavel is tired, so we'll send him to sleep after guarding last night. We'll have Bruno eat. Yep, Marco is hungry. You have to wait till Bruno's done, Marco. Okay, now you can go eat. And basically we need to continue getting the house ready, getting rid of everything. We should check out what we can build now that we came back. We can't build a knife just yet. We're missing weapon parts. Okay, so we're gonna have to get that at some point. We can build a shovel, which might be useful for cleaning out rubble and just getting it done quicker. Might as well, you know. Efficiency, that's the main motto. Okay, Marco is completely okay. Oh, we have bios. Nice. I thought I'd been through hell before. I'm a fireman. I've entered blazing buildings to save lives, more times than I care to remember. But back then I had people teamed up against a common foe, namely the fire. Nowadays, your former neighbor can kill you because your grandparents spoke a different language than his. This is true hell on earth. Okay, so Marco was a fireman. He was a hero. That doesn't help him too much at the moment, but you know, it's nice to know a bit more about our characters, know where they come from, and you know, where they gain their traits and skills. So sweet. Let's see what else we can do. Pavel has a bio as well. Before this whole mess begun, I lived with my wife and son in the better part of the city. I haven't seen them in a long time. I hope they are okay. I'm not doing so well, as you can see. Who needs football players during war? Nobody cares about sports when every day can be their last. So I scavenged the ruins like everyone else, hoping for the best. Yeah, so he was a football player, he lived in the better part of the city, and oh wait, someone's at the door. Interesting. Huh. Who should we send to open the door? Hopefully he's not a bad guy, you know. Let's send Marco. We'll see what he wants. Just want to trade, let's make a deal. Oh, okay. So this is the bartering part of the game. So it's time to see what we need. You'd have to show me a lot in exchange for bandages. That sucks. You can have it for almost nothing. That's canned food. That would be great, so we should take that. Cigarettes, you can have it for almost nothing. Okay, I'm assuming that that's going to be a fairly good bartering tool in the future, so that's worth it. You're going to have to show me a lot. Okay. Well, a cigarette, we don't need that. Medications, you have to show me a lot. Quality roll up. You do have raw food here. You can have it for almost nothing. Okay, so I'm obviously gonna take that. Vegetables, it would cost you. Damn, that sucks. I would really like some vegetables. We do need components to build stuff. And we do need the weapon part for the knife. So we can have almost nothing, we'll take that. And we don't need the filter, we don't need components, we do need, and we can have it for almost nothing, so might as well grab a bunch of those. I think 8 would suffice. Sugar, we don't need sugar. We actually have a lot. I would love to get the bandage, but we're gonna need a lot for it, so I'm gonna leave that at that. We'll try to give him the jewelry. That's not enough. They said it's a good bartering tool when I got it, but it's not enough for all those things. 2 isn't enough as well. Huh. Okay. We do have the shell casings, which we don't need at the moment because we don't have a gun. And the parts, we do have a lot of sugar and electronic parts. What should we give him? Herbs are important. Fertilizer will be important at some point. Maybe we should take some stuff off. Like, I only need 1 gun part, but that's still not enough. I did take a lot of components, but I don't really need the cigarettes now. So let's try to drop some of those. I'll leave 1. It's still not enough. I'll drop some components as well. Okay, so basically when you said that you don't need much, our definition of you can have it for almost nothing is completely different, obviously. I can give him the shell casings. That's not enough. What else? I have a lot of sugar, so I can give him a few of those. Like 3. Yeah, I also need the medication, obviously. What else? Herbs. The medication isn't even enough, so fuck that. I'm gonna keep the medication. The sugar maybe. I have water. The gunpowder, which I don't need at the moment, and some electronic parts. That's still not enough. Wow. Maybe I can give him books. That's still not enough. Jesus. So our definition of almost nothing is really different. The ammunition isn't enough as well. I'm gonna have to drop some more stuff. Let's drop the cigarette. The components. I think we're gonna have to drop food. Sadly, I think we're gonna have to drop food. No, even with the book, that's not enough. Okay, let's drop the canned food. That's still not enough. Jesus. Yeah, I'll have to drop some raw food. That's still not enough. Wow. I do need food. At least 1 or 2. I can't. Okay, now we can make a deal, so let's see what the limit is. So that's the limit. So if I add one more, I can get the deal. Let's see if I wonder if I can take anything more from him. No, I can't take a gun part. How about raw food? No. What if I add the vegetable? Like, obviously it won't give me the vegetable, maybe with the books, that's enough? No. Gonna have to give up the vegetable, sadly. Fine, take it. No, I don't need anything else. I do hope the snipers see you, you bastard. You took so much for that food and gun part. Okay, so where were we? Marco, go break down that door, and we can clear that rubble now. We have the shovel, so it'll go faster. Let's see what else we have in the house. Okay, what do we have here? We have a lockpick and 2 jewelry. Awesome, so that would come in handy next time we need to barter. And here we have a room that has rubble, a door that can be broken, and a cabinet that needs to be opened. So I'm going to assume that there's something good in there, hopefully. At least it's warm. Yeah, it's 18 degrees. It's very nice. Pavel isn't tired anymore, only hungry, so he can eat some canned food. So at least he won't be hungry. And Marco, go open that. Oh, we still need to break down the door. And Bruno needs to go to sleep because he's tired. And let's see what's in there. Bandages, raw food, and herbs. To be honest, I was hoping for a bit more. Diary, finished ransacking. Awesome, another achievement. That's great. Bio, so yeah, we already read that. And Pavel is slightly wounded, so we can bandage him up now with the bandage that we got. Just so everybody will be in tip-top shape. Let's see what we can build. Oh, we can't build a knife? Damn, we used the components. That was a mistake. Crap. Let's see what we can build here. We can't build anything. I would like to build a radio, for sure. For sure, I'd like to build a radio to hear what's going on in the world. Maybe they can give me some good information on, you know, what to loot, what's worthwhile to make. Improving the workshop, I'm very far off that, sadly. There's nothing else left to do in the house. There's nothing left to loot. Bruno is tired and sleeping. He's recovering from being slightly sick. Some thoughts. Oh, okay. Our shelter offers a bit of reprieve from the horrors of the war. We only have 1 chair. We have 1 bed, but we could use more. It's hard to get a good night's sleep on hard, cold concrete. We don't have a radio. We don't know what's going on in the city. We have a few books. A good book helps forget the horrors of war. Staying here is better than living in a complete ruin. We lack cigarettes. We have breaches in the wall. Our shelter is not safe, and we have to constantly be on guard. Okay, so that's actually helpful. We know what we need to do in the house. We have like a list of things that are important for us to build. And it's night. So let's see where we go. We can still go to the abandoned cottage. We still have stuff there. Lots of materials, some meds, some weapons, lots of parts. We're good on food at the moment, so it would be useful to go there. Who should we keep on guard? Pavel did a good job, Marco is a good scavenger. And Bruno is tired and slightly sick, so he should stay in bed. I think I'll go like this. Marco's scavenging, Pavel guarding. And we don't need anything because there's nothing bad there. Let's just see what we can get. We need materials to build stuff. We have weapon parts and a broken weapon. We have wood, which we do need. It's in the cabinet. We have some more wood. It's basically all the wood that I dropped last time that we were here. So we might as well pick them up. What's in the fridge? Oh, we have a lot of stuff here. Water, herbs, great. Shell casings, components, we can't take them all. We do need the components badly. We'll drop some wood again, because we have a lot of them here, and we need to take components, so we'll drop some more wood. We need those to build stuff, to build the knife, to build improvements. We'll leave the electronic part for now. Components, gunpowder. Gunpowder might be useful. We do have a lot of water here, so I can drop the one drop and take the gunpowder. I still wonder if I can get outside to see that gun that he was talking about. He said he buried a gun there. I don't know how you get there, actually. More components, shell casings, wood. I'll take as much as we can. I don't really want to drop any more wood, but I think I will, because components are more important at the moment. There's nothing in this room. It's locked. Damn it. We should have brought something to open the lock, because I'm not sure that I'm going to come back here. We've pretty much taken all we can, most of the useful things that we can from here. So I don't know if I'll ever see what's in that room. It might be the gun that he was talking about. I don't know, maybe he said it's in the backyard, but it's actually in the room. Oh well. Well, that's enough for this evening. Got a lot of good stuff, a lot of useful stuff. Let's see how the night went in the shelter. If it was calm or, you know. Day 4. Fuck the war. Tonight I had a really good haul. Look what I got. I agree, Marco. That was a good haul. The night was calm. Okay, so we only brought stuff in. Nothing got stolen. That's great. And everybody's hungry. Everybody is tired apart from Bruno that's been sleeping the whole night on the bed. You're welcome, Bruno. Let's see if we can, what food we can make. Missing fuel. So let's make some fuel. Pavel is tired and he sleeps fairly quickly. So I'll send him to sleep just so he gets the tired bit out of the way. Oops, sorry, go to sleep. Yeah, I'll just make some more fuel. Like we said, efficiency, yeah. So I won't have to stand here and make fuel every single time I want to make food. We'll have a few ready. And Marco, what are we gonna do with you in the meantime? Let's see what we can build. I think we could build the knife now. Bruno, you should make food. Yeah, go for it. Wait, why can't I make two? Can't remember. Oh, I'm missing the vegetables. Okay. Okay, so we can make the knife now. We'll make it because it's going to be very useful if we decide to go scavenging in a more dangerous place. And if we don't take it with us, it's here in the house as a weapon for Pavel or whoever's on guard to use to fend off looters. So it's useful. We should make some food for Marco. Someone's at the door. Help, please help me. Those look like kids. Huh. Who should I send? I'm gonna send Bruno. I hope that they're not like evil children that'll jump up and stab his face or something. Let's see. Our mom is sick, please help us. Okay, what do you want? Our mom needs medications. We live several blocks away from here. Our mom's very ill. She needs medications. Could you please spare any? Without your help, she will die. After Daddy went to fight, we have only her. Please, help us save her. Oh, they need medications. We're very low on medications. I think we only have one. I'm not sure. Can't really spare any. She'll die, but like we can't. No, we can't spare any. I'm sorry, kids. No, we can't help you. Go away. Shoot. I mean, if we get to the point that one of our main characters is really sick. Oh shit, they're still here. I feel bad. If one of our main characters is really sick, we're gonna need that medication, and I don't wanna find myself unable to do anything. What can we build? Crude stove. We already have that. Herbal workshop. That would be really useful. We can make cigarettes out of it. Rainwater collector would be useful. Trap for smaller animals. But I do think we need the radio the most at the moment. Where should I put it? No, we have enough stuff here. I'll put it here because there's nothing in this room, and we have a lot of room, and why not, you know? Make it interesting in every single room. Put something. I don't feel so well. I think I have the shivers. Okay. Well, you're always sick, so what's new? Stop whining all the time, Bruno. Let's see what... Can we upgrade? No. We're missing a lot of stuff. We're missing components. We're missing wood and parts. I should do that at some point, I think. Right, let's see what's on the radio. The rebel leader instructed us to warn the listeners not to cross the front line. Failure to comply could result in death. Okay, so the things are going on in the front line. There's a lot of fighting. What else do we have? Some classical music playing. Oh, that's nice. Wonder how many stations there are here. What else is on? Tuning. The upcoming days should still be nice and warm, perfect for a stroll in the park. Oh, that's great. That means that we're good temperature-wise. We don't need to build a heater or anything. I'm not sure I would go for a stroll in the park just about now, but, you know, it's good to know that I have options all the time. Silence. Dead silence in these channels. Eerie silence, even. Some classical music. has to be something else here. Here we go. The city of Parkland is suffering extreme shortages of even the most vital supplies. If this goes on, people will soon become scavengers, scouring the city for anything of use. I'm sorry to burst your bubble, guys, but that's already been happening. You have people scavenging all around. And, yeah. We have some more music. They clearly have no idea of what's going on. Let's leave the music on. Oh, we have something in the bio. Let's hope some other neighbor helps those kids get meds for their mother. Okay, so Marco isn't pleased with my decision. Let's not lose hope. Pavel is sad. We should have helped those kids. They're our neighbors. If we don't help them, who will? Okay, so Pavel also doesn't agree with me. All this shelling, sniper fire, and lack of supplies makes you want to hide away, sit down and cry. But we cannot let them crush our spirit. We have to show them that they can't take away our dignity. It's difficult here, but you know how we did it on our street? No, I don't. You do have some scars on your face, so I assume your streets were fairly rough. But yeah, so we have Marco and Pavel who don't agree with my decision. I do think it was the smart thing to do. We'll make some food for Pavel. We don't have any medications to spare. I really don't see the advantage of not having medications around. Marco obviously is tired, so he should go to sleep, and Pavel is hungry, so he should eat. Wish I had left the city. Damn. Yeah, that would have been a good idea before the Civil War broke out. Now I'm assuming it's pretty hard to get around. There's nothing else to do in the house. Let's see if we can build anything. We can make another shovel and a lockpick. I'm not going to make any of those yet. I'm still missing a lot of parts to upgrade the workshop. Our things. We do have things. A lot of things. They're not useful things at the moment, but we do have things. I'm not saying that they're useless. They might be useful in the future, but it's not what I need right now, sadly. Hopefully we'll get more stuff soon, so we can upgrade and build more stuff. A bed. Another bed would be a really good idea. And board up would be a great idea to help protect against looters. Make this shelter a bit safer. It's always good. A guitar would be completely useless to me at the moment. And a waste of resources. But it's good to know that I can make it. Simple heater is useless at the moment as well because it's warm. It's not cold yet. Trap for small animals might be a good way to get meat, because I'm assuming meat is going to be harder and harder to get, and you know, it's gross, but you do whatever you have to survive. Herbal workshop I would like to make at some point. I'm going to assume the cigarettes are going to be hard to come by at some point, and they would be a good bartering tool. A herbal garden would be great because, as you can see, you can make vegetables out of them if you improve it. And as we saw, vegetables are already pricey. There's no telling if these kids were telling the truth. Maybe they just sell our meds to someone. Well, I'm not as pessimistic as Bruno is, but I do think we'd made the right choice by not giving them the medications. We need them, we can't spare them at the moment. If I had like 5 or something, I would give them gladly, but you know, times are rough and decisions are even rougher, you know. So I'm not sure that anything is gonna happen. Like, I'd be surprised if somebody comes to the door. I think I'm just gonna end the day here and go on a scavenge. Right. I think we should try someplace else. We don't have a lot left in the abandoned cottage. Quiet house. It's in a housing estate that remains almost untouched. It's a calm area of little houses with porches and gardens. Most of those houses are still inhabited. People are trying to lead normal lives there. We've got nothing to look for unless we're willing to steal. So yeah, I don't think we're at the point of stealing just yet. I think we should try someplace else. Supermarket. The supermarket is located in the area remaining under military control, but people are still trying to scavenge it for supplies. We can expect to meet other scavengers there, so it's probably best not to get in their way. Some doors might still be locked. A crowbar could come in handy. We have a lot of stuff there, but we do have scavengers that I would prefer to avoid at the moment. Ruined villa. They say some people still live there. Against all odds, they must have some supplies stocked, like canned food and possibly bandages or medicines, but they don't want to trade. If we're desperate, we could try to steal from them. So again, we're not at the point of stealing yet. Let's see what we have here. Shelled school. The school has been shelled several times. Unfortunately, most of the cellars have collapsed, so it might be a good idea to bring a shovel and maybe some other tools. They say some homeless people have taken refuge inside the building. There's some food, huge amounts of materials, lots of meds, and lots of parts. So this seems like a fairly safe place to go. We'll go there. We'll take a shovel because they said we might need it. And let's just see what's going on there. At this point, I'd rather avoid. I heard they had classes when the shelling started. Poor kids. Okay. I heard that I'd prefer avoiding places with other people just yet until we have like better weapons, better ways to defend ourselves. So I'd rather go somewhere that's abandoned. We have parts here. Oh, someone's here. It's coming. Oh, it's a rat again. I wasn't sure what that was, but it's just a rat. Nothing worth taking. Let's see if somebody's over there. The place is empty. We do have movement in the upper corridors, but yeah, I can see it's a rat on the right, so it's probably just rats. We'll take some wood. We have rubble here. We did bring the shovel, so might as well use it. Get the rubble out of the way quickly. It would be good to get as much out of the way now if we do decide to come back here. And yeah, we might not have to bring the shovel and have more room to take stuff. It's much easier with my shovel. I'm sure it is, even though I still think you could have easily just gone above it. But you know, if you want to be lazy, be lazy. What do we have here? Oh, a lot of components and wood. We can't take them all, so we'll have to take it one by one. Components are important. The wood is useful. Let's see if there's something outside. It doesn't look like it. We're already full, so I don't see the reason to go around too much. I do want to see what's upstairs, just to be sure and to have it ready for tomorrow. Okay, so this place also seems deserted. Let's look what's inside. We have another rubble pile and something to loot behind it, so let's get that out of the way. Shell's doing a good job. Indeed it is. So this place does seem deserted, and I think that the homeless people are not aggressive. I think that they're just getting shelter here, and if we do find them, we shouldn't have too much of an issue. I hope, at least. You know, there are some aggressive homeless people in the world, so you never know. But we'll see. I think we will come back here. It's a fairly safe spot. There's a lot of good stuff to pick up here. There's some food. There's a lot of materials. And Bruno is back. So we might come back here again. Day 5. It's been going fairly well so far. I think we've been doing a good job surviving and getting the basics. Hello, look at all this stuff. I wish I could bring so much every night. I wish you could too. The night was calm, so nothing really happened. We got a lot of wood and components, which could be useful in building stuff. And I think this is where we're gonna leave it off. We've been doing well so far. I think that we're on the right track to surviving. Join me next time. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, I'd love it if you'd liked and commented and subscribed. Have a good day.